Hello everyone and welcome to a new video on the channel. This is continuing my Blu-ray collection for 2022. Just got to the F's, middle of the F's, so I will get straight on with it. I'm gonna just move this pile because I can see it falling over otherwise. Right. So we have Fight Club with the nice Deadpool sleeve. Really good film. Great David Fincher film. Not my favourite. If you've seen the last video, you know my favourite's Benjamin Button, but still a really great film. Then we have The Fighter, Mark Wahlberg and Christian Bale. Great performances in this. They both won Oscars. Or no, Mark Wahlberg don't know if it says Best Supporting Actor and Best Supporting Actress, but I don't know if it actually says on here who won what. I'm pretty sure Melissa Leo won Best Supporting Actress, and I want to say it was, no, maybe it was Christian Bale that won Best Actor. Yeah, maybe. Doesn't say anywhere on it. You'd think it would, but it doesn't. But anyway, nonetheless, great film. And then we have Fighting. Great, like, it's not like a boxing film, but it's just a really good story. Really great film. Channing Tatum and Terrence Howard. Definitely recommend this one if you've not seen it. It's different, and I really enjoyed it. Then we have Finding the Way Back with Ben Affleck. This is probably his most personal film, just because of how close it is to his life. Really good film. I like my sports films, and I just really enjoyed this. This was like supposed to come out March 2020, and then it got pushed obviously because of the pandemic, and it didn't come out until June, but it went to Blu-ray, and yeah, but I really enjoyed it when I watched it anyway. Next up we have Finding Your Feet, really good British comedy with Imelda Staunton and Celia Imrie, about two sisters. One like has it all, she's rich, but she loses it when her husband has an affair, and she has to move in with her sister, who like lives in a council flat, I think, from what I remember. And it's just a really good, really funny, really feel good film. Then we have Firewall, which I watched recently. I think I've done it in one of my review videos. Really good Harrison Ford thriller. Ford thriller. Quite underrated. Really enjoyed it. And then we have First Man, Damien Chazelle film. Obviously Ryan Gosling playing Neil Armstrong. Underrated film. Quite like it. It's not as strong as La La Land, and I've not seen Whiplash. Plan on watching that at some point this year. But still quite an enjoyable film, and it's based on a true story, which is always good in my books. Then we have The 5-Year Engagement, just a fun romantic comedy. Flight, again, another Robert Zemeckis film. Denzel Washington, I've seen this film several times. I really love this film. Yeah, definitely a good one. Recommend this if you haven't seen it. About a pilot who basically, his plane crashes but he saves loads of lives. But he's drunk whilst doing it basically, or was he? Yeah, definitely recommend that one. And then we have Flight Plan, another one set on a plane. Fantastic film, I've got to say. This is, if you've not seen this and you like your suspense films with lots of twists, definitely watch this. I just love this film. Jodie Foster is fantastic in this film. You've got Sean Bean in this as well. He's really good. Yeah, as I say, if you've not seen this, definitely watch it. It's really enjoyable. I'm trying to see, it's only an hour and a half, so it's not too long, and it just, it's such a good film. And then we have Focus, another Will Smith film with Margot Robbie. Really enjoyed this, about a con artist basically teaching Margot Robbie the tricks of the trade. Yeah, really good. And then we have Footloose. Not seen the original, but I really enjoyed this. I do really want to watch the original because I enjoyed this. But yeah, thought this was pretty good. And then we have Forgetting Sarah Marshall. Really funny comedy. Yeah, underrated. Then we have the pinnacle of all films, the best film of all time, Forrest Gump. Most people all know my thoughts on this film by now. I absolutely, one at the top of my list is to get the 4K for this, more than anything, because yeah, it is my favourite. You can see it there. I've got the pop of Forrest Gump. That's the only pop I've got. That's the only pop I ever had any interest in getting. I've got the shoes that he wears in the film. Yeah, this is just all-time favourite film. And then we have Fred Claus, which is a pretty decent Christmas film. I quite enjoyed it. And we have From Hell. Weird one, because it's very dark, very gory. It does pretty much border on the lines of horror. It is more of a psychological thriller, but it definitely borders on horror. And the atmosphere of the film, I wasn't a huge fan of. It's one that I'm on the lines of whether I want to just not watch it again and just get rid of it, or wait and see if I like it, or not like it, because I did like it, but it's a one-time watch, I would say. That's how I would phrase it. Next up we have, is this the right pile? This is not the right pile. That is the right pile, I think. Yeah.
I don't know that.
Strange. Next up we have The Fugitive, really good cat and mouse thriller, Harrison Ford and Tommy Lee Jones. We have Funny People, Judd Apatow film, really enjoyed this. Gemini Man, yeah, it was a good Will Smith film, not the best, but I enjoyed it. General's Daughter, what an underrated John Travolta film. I only watched this, I want to say, 2020 again, and I was so glad when they said that this was getting a UK Blu-ray release. Definitely deserved it. Definitely watch this if you've not seen it. Probably my favourite John Travolta film. There is another film he did called Phenomenon. I've not got that. I really need to get that. I don't think it's on Blu-ray, but I think it, well, not here anyway. Not seen that. You need to watch that one as well. But this is a great film. Then we have Guy Ritchie's The Gentleman. Geostorm, fun disaster film. Get Hard. Get On Up with the late Chadwick Boseman playing the great James Brown. I think this was his best film. I think he just completely brought James Brown alive. Dan Aykroyd as well in this, was obviously friends with James Brown through the Blues Brothers films. But yeah, really good film, really good biopic. Another fantastic film, Get Rich or Die Trying. If you've not seen this, I've said this a lot for a lot of these films, watch it. It's a fantastic film, based on 50 Cent's life, I think. Yeah, based on his life, and it's just a great mix of like gangster, crime, biopic, music. Just a really good film. Then we have Get Smart. We have Ghost. We have Ghosts of Girlfriends Past, The Girl on the Train, and Girls Trip. Then, next up, didn't fall over, we have Going in Style. Really love that film. Then we have Going the Distance, was an average comedy. Gone in 60 Seconds. The Good Liar, really good thriller. My favourite Wes Anderson film, The Grand Budapest Hotel. Gran Torino, probably Clint Eastwood's best performance in a film ever, one of my favourites of his. We have Gravity, really great film. Green Hornet was okay. Grudge Match, fun film. Gulliver's Travels, and Hacksaw Ridge. And I knew they were going to fall over. Good job that they didn't fall over into anything. Oh, Jesus. Stay. Next up, we have... They've fallen over anyway. Hail Caesar. Hairspray, one of the best modern musicals, in my opinion. Hancock, great Will Smith film, need to get the 4K for that one. The Hangover, and The Hangover Part 2. Still need to get the third one, might get all three together, because I really love those films. The Harry Potter collection, all 8 films, love these films. And you have Heat. Whew. What a great film, fantastic film. Definitely, I think it's my, just going off of what I remember, it's like 12th or 13th favourite film of all time, I think. Just a fantastic film. I've seen a lot of films, and there are a lot of films that I love, so it's very difficult to rank films nowadays for me. And next up we have Hitch, another really good Will Smith film. The Holiday. Horrible Bosses. And Horrible Bosses 2. The House with a Clock in its Walls. The 100-Foot Journey, really like that one. I Am Number 4. Identity Thief. If I Stay, whoa, great film. Inception, really good Christopher Nolan film, probably my favourite, I think. And Independence Day, really need to rewatch that one. Next up, we have the Indiana Jones collection. This is one I'm hoping to upgrade on 4K this year. Love most of these films. Not a fan of the Temple of Doom, but like the others. Probably an unpopular opinion. One I watched last night, The Infiltrator. Fantastic film. Probably Bryan Cranston's best film that I've seen. Very underrated, very under the radar film, I think. Definitely worth a watch if you've not seen that one. And then we have The Informant, another underrated film with Matt Damon. Steven Soderbergh directed this one. It's a black comedy and it's just really good. Inner Space, great 80s comedy. Inside Man. Instant Family. The Internship. Interstellar. The Interview. Let me know as well if I'm going too fast. If you'd rather that the videos were a bit longer and I went through all of them and said my thoughts on them, let me know. Or if you'd rather I did some, gave my thoughts on, and others I just go through. Let me know the best way. If not, I'll probably just continue going quick because it makes the videos quicker and I can get more done. But it's up to you how you want to see them. Then we have Into the Storm. In the Valley of Elah, best Tommy Lee Jones film in my opinion. Then we have The Invasion, good remake. Invention of Lion, Ricky Gervais is great in this. Invictus. Need to get this one on 4K. The Invisible Man. And iRobot. Moving on, we have The Iron Lady, Meryl Streep's, I want to say her best performance, not her best film. Bridges of Madison County is still her best film, but it's her best performance, I'll say. Italian Job, classic. Another Meryl Streep, It's Complicated, really enjoy that one. Jerry Maguire, one of my absolute favourites of all time. Top, I think 6 or 7, I think, on my list. Jersey Boys, great film. Jersey Girl, really good film. Like this a lot more than I thought I would. Directed by Kevin Smith, let me get my words out, and starring Ben Affleck. And Liv Tyler, reuniting after Armageddon. And George Carlin plays his dad, and he is hilarious in it. And then we got Jingle All the Way, really good Christmas film. Try and neaten these piles up. One more pile to go through. Oh, get this on my lap. We have Jojo Rabbit, Judas and the Black Messiah, The Judge, probably best Robert Downey Jr. It's between this and one that will be coming up shortly. Judy, fantastic performance from Renee Zellweger. I do want to rewatch this. I loved it in the cinema. I just absolutely loved it when I saw it in the cinema. But since then, I've seen a few more Judy Garland films, so I think I want to watch this again because I think I'll get it more watching it again. Jumanji, Welcome to the Jungle. Need to get that on 4K. and I also need to get Jumanji The Next Level on 4K. Jurassic Park, great classic film. Saw the trailer for the new one. Oh, it gave me goosebumps. I've seen it several times. Each time it gives me goosebumps when the originals come on screen. And Jurassic World. Those are the only two I've got because I've not seen 2 and 3, and I didn't really like Fallen Kingdom, so don't have them. Just go with it. Really good Adam Sandler comedy. Just Mercy, fantastic true story. The Karate Kid, the remake. That's the only one I've seen. Shock, although I love Cobra Kai. And Kelly's Heroes, really good war film. And that is everything for this part. I am in two minds whether or not to go and get some more. Let me just look behind me. I think I'll leave it for there. I don't want the videos to be too long. I think 15 minutes is generous for a video. But as you say, if you as I say, if you want me to talk about each film a bit more, not too much more in depth, but just give basic thoughts on each film, let me know. It may mean the video is a bit longer because there's a lot to go through, but I feel like giving it a bit of a mix, like ones that I really like and have strong thoughts on, just giving those thoughts, and just generic films, like for example, there aren't any, like this, Girls Trip, generic fun time, just skipping over because not much I can say about that. Let me know what you want me to do, or I'll just continue doing what I did this video. But that is it for this video. If you liked it, don't forget to give it a like. Subscribe if you want to see more videos like this, and turn your notification bell on so you know when I have a new video uploaded onto the channel. Comment down below anything and everything. I get that to anyone that takes the time to leave me a comment. Have you seen any of these films? Are there any of these films that you are interested in checking out? Let me know everything down below. And that is it. So until next time everyone, take care, goodbye.